What's going on, everybody? Welcome inside fitnessinformant.com, Fitness Informant's YouTube channel. I'm FI President Ryan Buck. I want to thank you for stopping by to check out our full 100% honest, no bullshit review of Muscle Elements Power Down Amino PM Recovery Agent. Today we're going to talk about Amino PM on 5 different categories. The first being the ingredient profile, second being the effectiveness, third being the taste, fourth mixability, and then finally the value of this product. One of the most important parts of muscle recovery in anybody's life is getting high quality sleep to the point of REM, which is what Amino PM tries to do. Amino PM tries to provide us with ingredients that'll help with muscle recovery while allowing us to get a high quality night's sleep. Now, we're going to dive into the ingredient profile here right now, but I'm going to let you know that this is a long ingredient profile deck. We're going to go through this, but just know that right now that more is not necessarily better, and I'll explain that here in a second. This is available in 2 different serving sizes. 1 scoop, which would be a 40 servings, which would be 20 servings. We're going to talk to you guys interchangeably about both, but we start out with 2.5 grams of leucine, or 5 grams if you take 2 scoops. Now, leucine is sort of the key that starts the mTOR process, which is your muscle protein synthesis process, which helps with muscle recovery. It's the most important of the 3 BCAAs at 2.5 grams. Glutamine is used at 1.5 grams. Now, studies have shown that glutamine has helped with burn victim patients in the past. More recently, it's better for your digestive tract and your gut health. So, leucine at 2.5, glutamine at 1.5 grams. Kind of nice to have, not terrible. If you look at the double serving size, you're going to get 5 grams of leucine and you're going to get 3 grams of glutamine before you go to bed. Then you're going to have your EAA and uptake elements, which includes lysine, valine, threonine, phenylalanine, isoleucine, and histidine, as well as biopyrin for uptake. Essential amino acids are best utilized on an empty stomach, in my opinion. So if you're going to have it before bed, it's not a bad thing, but there are probably other things you could potentially have before bed, like casein protein powder. Now, if you're lactose intolerant or have issues with dairy, then maybe something like this is a better selection for you. That's 1.69 grams or 3.38 grams, depending on your serving size. Then you have your anabolic growth and REM elements, your REM elements. You have GABA, GABA at 500 milligrams or 1 gram on a double scoop. This is underdose, people. You need at least 3 to 5 grams of GABA. GABA helps the secretion of HGH while we sleep. Give me the correct doses of GABA. Just one company, give me the correct dosage of GABA. There's only a couple out there that do it. Unfortunately, Muscle Elements Amino PM is not going to be one of them. Arginine at 500 milligrams or 1 gram. Arginine actually helps with increased nitric oxide production, but other studies have shown it helps with high quality sleep. Same with orthodine. 500 milligrams or 1 gram can help with sleep. Mind and mood support elements, you have glycine at 500 milligrams or 1 gram. This helps relieve stress, allows you to sort of focus, and that, if you think about it, the less stress you have and the more ability that you have to focus before you go to bed, the higher quality sleep that you're going to obtain. Muconopurins at 125 milligrams or 250 milligrams, underdosed here as well. This is a good transmitter of L-DOPA. L-dopamine is going to be the feel-good molecule that's released by your brain. So it's like when your text message goes off and somebody texts you, you feel wanted, you feel important, you all feel good. Same thing that happens like when you eat chocolate, you feel good about yourself. That's what dopamine is. Then you have L-Carnitine Hcl, 100 milligrams or 200 milligrams. I'm confused by why carnitine is in this, to be honest with you. Carnitine is typically used as a fat loss agent, and it typically needs to be dosed at 1.5 grams to 3 grams. What that does is actually transports fatty lipids in your body or acids to be burned off as energy. So the last thing I want while I'm sleeping is to have stuff burned off as energy per se that'll provide energy, but at the same time, we know you burn calories while you sleep. So, but at the end of the day, it's underdosed, so it doesn't really matter anyway to me. Adrenal support elements. Your adrenal gland is super important. If you're stressed out like crazy, your adrenal gland is going to be just like, ugh. You can't sleep, you can't focus. So these ingredients are supposed to help relieve those type of things, symptoms. So ashwagandha at 150 milligrams or 300 milligrams on 2 scoops. Ashwagandha, in my opinion, should be dosed at 600 milligrams for effectiveness. It actually helps boost testosterone too in males, but can help relieve stress and help get a better night's sleep. Avena sativa extract at 100 milligrams or 200 milligrams, and licorice root extract at 50 milligrams or 100 milligrams. Again, going to help with the adrenal support, going to allow you to sort of rejuvenate your body. Collectively, this whole area here to me is underdosed as well. And then you have your power down elements. You have tryptophan at 500 milligrams or 1 gram, and then you have melatonin at 1.5 grams or 3 milligrams. Now, melatonin is dosed correctly. I just want to take a step back here. At the bigger picture here, there's a lot going on in this ingredient deck, and I don't think it's all necessary. I think that if you have a proper diet, you don't necessarily need all these amino acids before you go to bed. Now, if you are traveling, I can see the benefit in this. If you're not eating, I can see the benefit in this. But If the purpose of this product is to obtain a really good night's sleep, I think there are better alternatives out there than a product in which you're drinking 22 grams of powder and that much water before bed. So, the ingredient profile on this, it's okay, it's just not fantastic. I've seen some websites like freak out about this product. I'm not going to be one of those websites that freak out about it. I don't think it's overly that great and that impressive, honestly, because I think like the most important ingredient in this to me is your GABA, and it's underdosed. You know, leucine, glutamine, it's nice to have, but they're not. Leucine's an inexpensive ingredient. It's the most inexpensive of the 3 BCAAs. So overall, it's okay. It's just not the best profile on the planet. In terms of effectiveness, yeah, you're going to sleep. I'm more of a Phenibut fan to help me go to sleep. So if you're looking for something to really just help you sleep, you know, this will do it. 3 grams of melatonin is enough to do it, but is it worth the price tag, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. Again, if you're on a proper diet, or you take a casein powder before you go to bed, it's not necessary to have all this other stuff, in my opinion. So the effectiveness is going to be a direct extension of the profile. The profile I thought was okay. The effectiveness then will be okay as well. You can check out the full in-depth review over at fitnessinformant.com and the breakdown of all these ingredients and why we think the way that we think. In terms of taste, this is pineapple mango. I'll be honest with you, I'm a huge fan of citrus flavors, whether it be orange, pineapple, mango. Here is a scoop size. The recommended serving size on this is 2 scoops, and that's what I'm going to recommend you all take too. That's where you get the most effectiveness on it. But I'll be completely honest with you. This product is not one of my best tasting products I've ever had. And I like citrus. This is very pineapple-y to me. Not a lot of mango, but the pineapple has kind of a weird off taste on it. Not a huge fan of it. Here's another issue I have with this product. At 22 grams, you have to drink quite a bit of water to make this mixability decent on this. I mean, I just shook that up probably 8 to 12 times, which you shouldn't have to do much more than that. Mixability is pretty poor actually on this product. If you actually look, you're going to see a bunch of dark particles floating around, a bunch of white floaties in here as well. So it does not mix very well, and that was using quite a bit of water. Like, I think I just used 16 ounces of water. The last thing I want to do is chug 16 ounces of water before I go to sleep, because I'll be up pissing all the time at night. So what's the sense of taking 3 milligrams of melatonin if I'm going to get up to have to piss all the time? That's my personal opinion. Here's the mixability, not great. I don't think it tastes good. It has a weird aftertaste on it. This product just was not formulated for someone like me. I think for me, in terms of value, this actually retails for over 40 bucks. So at 20 servings, you're paying $2 a serving. I think that there are some really good sleep agents out there that we reviewed at fitnessinformant.com that rely on things like Phenibut, GABA, even ashwagandha at higher dosages that are actually more affordable than this. So at the end of the day, here's my advice. It's not a shit product by any means, but it's also not an over-the-top product that I'm going to spend 41 bucks on. That's my opinion. If you can find this on sale, sure, give it a shot. I think that the taste needs work. I think mixability needs work. I think they have to go back and look to see what's actually important in this product, because when you give us that many ingredients, you know for a fact you're going to be underdosed on stuff. And some of the ingredients that we get, like GABA, are drastically underdosed, and I just don't understand if it's just label dressing or what, but a lot of companies do this. It's not just Muscle Elements. They make great products. We've reviewed other products from Muscle Elements that we're huge fans of. This just happens not to be one of them, okay? So it happens. We're going to review products from brands in which we're fans of. We're fans of Muscle Elements, but they're going to come out with products every now and then that we're just not going to be falling in love with, and that's why we're going to be fully honest and shoot straight from the hip here at Fitness Informant's YouTube channel, fitnessinformant.com, and not give you any sort of bullshit answers. So, is it worth 42 bucks? My answer is no. I think melatonin's pretty cheap. I think leucine's cheap. I think glutamine can be cheap. I think everything else is sort of underdosed. The EAAs are there, but I think there are other better alternatives, especially if you're looking just for a sleep aid. There's much better alternatives out there. Check out fitnessinformant.com for those alternatives. For the full in-depth written review for this product and the purchase of this product, you can check out fitnessinformant.com. Search for Muscle Elements Amino PM. Check below for a discount code. If we have one, we'll save you a few dollars on this. Then it might be worth trying out. Follow us on our social media channels. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe now box here below. That'll keep you updated with all the new supplement reviews from fitnessinformant.com and more of the content we post here at FI, including our Be Informed Live Fit podcast featuring 8-time Mr. Olympia champion Ronnie Coleman, 2-time Arnold Classic champion Branch Warren, and 4-time World's Strongest Man Brian Shaw. Also available on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, Stitcher, and all your podcast platforms. For more written reviews and detailed reviews for Muscle Elements and other sleep aids and huge supplement deals, check us out online. Our official website is fitnessinformant.com.